We're here at Kent and Anna's place, and Mark Ellis from Electrify Budai is going to ask Kent some questions about taking his off-peak hot water and putting it onto his main solar power.
Hi Kent, thanks for inviting us in today. So can I ask what work you have planned?
Sure. Our hot water system currently works on off-peak. So we plan to connect our hot water system to our main electricity, and so we can utilize the power that we're producing with our solar panels. And we don't plan to change our hot water system as yet. It's about 10 years old, but it's working fine, so we'll just use that for now and see how we go.
So this is the hot water system. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a standard Dux 350 litre hot water tank. So it's in good condition, so there's no need to change this. They're just changing it from off-peak to using peak electricity produced by their solar panels. So why do you want to do this work, given that peak rates are still slightly more expensive than off-peak rates for electricity?
Because of the solar system that we have, and we are producing quite a bit of power with that system during the day. So the plan is to have that timer switch connected to our hot water system, which will heat up our hot water system during the day when we're producing all that peak power. It'll get away from using fossil fuels, and it should save us a little bit of money with that off-peak. It's around about 20 plus cents per kilowatt hour. Using this system, we should be able to either free or around 7 cents a kilowatt hour.
Great. So how difficult has it been to organise this work?
It's been easy. We just call our local electrician, and he's indicated it should only take about an hour to set that system up. So we'll see how it goes.
Is there anything else that you need to make this whole system work?
Yeah, with the timer system that we've chosen, it's an analog system, so we will just have to monitor that regarding the power that we're producing, but mainly, sun sort of hitting our panels at about at least 8 in the morning. So if we set our timer from, for argument's sake, 9 till 1, that should work for us regarding the peak times of power going into our panels.
Great. Okay, so let's go and have a look and see how the work's getting done.
Excellent.
All right. What we're doing is currently the hot water system is on an off-peak supply which runs through the meter, and that's your circuit breaker and your main switch for your off-peak. So we are going to take the hot water off the off-peak and install a timer, which is a timer like that, and this contraption, which is called a contactor, because it takes the full load of the hot water system, and the timer operates this thing, which then operates your hot water. So we will put these in and run the wiring through the timer, which will turn the hot water on during the day, because currently it comes on at night with the off-peak, but we want it to come on during the day. So when the panels are producing electricity, they will then heat the hot water, and should in turn be cheaper than running through the off-peak.
So I'll just set it for my peak times of power producing during the day, 9 to 1 for argument's sake,
Yep.
and that'll take care of it.
Yeah, that's right.
Awesome.
Okay, so that's the plan.
Okay.
Okay, this is another option, rather than have a timer and a manual setting timer that we're going to put in here. This is a Wi-Fi switch which you can have installed outside near your hot water system, and you have to put this in a weatherproof enclosure, obviously. But what this does is talks to you have an app on your phone which you can then set that up to turn this on when you so desire to. You can, if the sun's out, you can have it turn on at any time during the day, and you can set up parameters in your program on your phone to to decide when the best time is to turn it on. It's another alternative to doing what we're doing today.
How long is it going to take to set this up?
Okay, this well, every situation is different depending on how the board has been wired, but in this case, it'll probably take me an hour to take those off and install the timer and everything.
All right. So yeah, not too long. All right, that's good. I'll leave you to it then.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Oh, Neil, that looks excellent. That looks really good. So it seems to have taken you about an hour. So roughly, what would that be for the hour?
Yeah, well, with the contactor and the timer and my labour, it's generally around $350
Excellent. That sounds
plus
fantastic.
GST. They're about roughly $80 each.
Right.
It depends on what brand you get and where you get it and
Right.
that sort of thing, but roughly about that cost.
Right.
You know, plus GST on that. But yeah, so
Good. And that's the finished product there. Looks very neat and tidy.
and I have to label that as yet. So
And action.
Can any electrician fit this system to?
absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah, should be able to. Yeah,
Good.
provided they're competent.